Welcome back. We have Perry Carter, and he's here with the South Coast Singers. They have an event coming up.
Indeed.
Well, welcome. Nice to have you on.
Nice to be here.
So we were just talking before we came on here about the band and the singers. So before we get into the event, let's go ahead and have you tell me a little bit about South Coast Singers.
South Coast Singers has been in existence. It's a community chorale, and they're self-supporting. It's incorporated, you know, and so we have a board, and that keeps everything running smoothly, you know, and the financing and all the things that we have to buy and
Right.
rent, you know, the musicians that we hire and that sort of thing.
Okay.
And so it's a pretty common thing. It's repeated. I mean, there are a lot of different community choirs. What I think makes this particular choir unique is the repertoire that they try to do, because they want to do what they call people-pleasing music. All right. I was a choral director and taught at Saddleback College.
Okay.
And you know, I've done all the classical stuff too. But I took this particular group. I actually was singing in this group for a number of years after I retired. And the man that was conducting then was the choral guy at Dana Hills High School.
Okay.
And he was very good. Very good. Unfortunately, he got pancreatic cancer, and it was maybe 11 months.
Oh.
And so right as he got it was just at the beginning of the spring season, and I was singing in the group, and I would help him, you know, conducting sometimes, just for fun.
Right.
And so then they needed somebody to take over, and so I did. I did 2 seasons, and then they decided to hire me full-time for the...
Wow, so you came out of retirement to be able to work again. But at least it's something you love.
Oh yes. I mean, my parents were both musicians. You know, my father was a music teacher, actually, way back in the 30s, but his dream was to be a doctor. So he went back to medical school.
Okay.
But he could play the piano. He sang very well. My mother was the pianist.
Okay.
And so...
and what is your specialty?
My specialty is voice, singing.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
So you don't have any instrument training?
Oh, I play the piano.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to, and when I teach voice.
Oh, gotcha.
Privately, and you have to be able to play the piano to be able to accompany your own students.
Oh, this is true.
And maybe something interesting for the folks is my name is Perry, right? Okay, and I was named after Perry Como.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, that's right. Actually, I was named after 2 singers, if you can believe it.
Okay.
How I ended up singing, I guess. But my parents were very, very fond, and this is in the 40s again. Of course, I was born in 44.
Okay.
Okay, and so Perry Como was popular in those days.
Right.
But there was a wonderful Metropolitan Opera baritone. His name was Robert Merrill.
Okay.
So my middle name is Merrill.
Oh, wow.
So Perry Merrill.
That's great. I mean, you know, I like that when I hear stories about, like, because people will say, well, what does your name, you know, mean? Or at least you have a story about your name, which I think is really cool.
I do.
So the 40s, and that's what your performances are going to be, those fabulous 40s.
Those fabulous 40s.
What kind of, well, give me some examples.
This is the swing era, right? Okay, so we have things like Don't Get Around Much Anymore. There's some really interesting ones that I'm doing this time that I don't really, I was born in 44, my parents that's their music. Right. Okay, but ones that I know almost all of it. So a couple of them that we're doing that I find interesting, one is called Peroxide Swing.
Okay.
And I'd never heard of that song. But it's a really fun song.
Oh, good.
And the other one is kind of interesting. It's called Cow Cow Boogie.
Oh, interesting. Well, these are very interesting names.
I mean, yeah, go ahead.
How many singers are there?
There are 42.
Oh, 40. So are all 42 going to be performing? Wow.
It's a choir, right?
Okay, yeah, that's a big choir. And then you have only 6 musicians.
Oh, they make enough noise.
Okay, so and what instruments will they be playing?
Okay, we have a paid accompanist that comes to every week for rehearsals, but then we hire for the performances. We hire, this time it's only 5. We had 7 or Yeah, 7 in the last concert.
Okay.
But we have piano, then a bass player, a very good bass player. His name is Ernie Nunez.
Okay.
These are real pros.
Right.
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 They come in, you hand them music, and they play it.
And they just do it. That's great. That's great. And you mentioned that there are a few people from our community who are participating.
Yes, just a couple.
Okay.
Yeah, that drive down. You know,
Okay.
have a fellow. He's actually handicapped, and he has somebody drive him down.
Oh, nice.
And then Barbara Hazelhurst is a gal that lives in this area.
Okay.
That sings here. I'm not sure there's any other than Tom Krogstad and Barbara that are in the Laguna Woods area.
Okay. Well, they probably, I mean, being here, at least you let people know that if they are interested, they could always.
Oh, yeah.
Do they audition for you? Is that how that works?
That's how they do. They should go to our website.
Okay. And what is your website?
www.southcoastsingers.org.
Okay.
And on that website, there's a means where you can let us know that you want to audition.
Okay. All right. Perfect.
And we're looking for tenors. Okay.
Tenors. Okay. So now you know. Now you know. That was southcoastsingers.org, right?
.org.
Okay, perfect. So let's talk about what is happening. And it's going to be on June 15th, June 22nd, and June 23rd. But the one here is June 15th. That's going to be at the Geneva Presbyterian Church.
Correct.
So let's talk a little bit about, the cost and what they should be expecting.
Right. Okay, so we have a senior discount, so
Okay.
65 plus.
Okay.
$20 general admission. For seniors 65 and over, it's $16.
Okay.
And then children under 5 are free. Students are $10.
Okay.
And that's all on our website. You can follow.
Okay. What if you're a student and a senior?
Oh gosh, I don't know. That's interesting.
Because we have people who are students.
Oh, be a student then.
Okay, then be a student. You get to save
get a little
money.
better.
Put you on the spot there. Sorry about that.
That's all right.
Well, good. And then this is going to be those fabulous 40s.
Yes, indeed.
Singing and music. It sounds awesome.
Right.
All right. Well, thank you very much, and good luck with your performance. And remember, if you want additional information about the event, or if you wanted to audition to be a part of the group, you can go to southcoastsingers.org. We'll be right back.